Okay, so we are going to create a campaign for specifically chiropractors here, but honestly, this could work for any any companies as long as you kind of use this specific framework. Now, this, however, is particular just for chiropractors that are looking to get leads because I'm going to go step by step as to which campaign you should do, which ad set, and specific ads, as well as the image and the copy and the promo that you should be doing. So, as we know, when it comes down to Facebook advertisements, it's look, the reality is that people are clicking. You may have heard things, you may have had experience in the past. The reality is that there are still billions of dollars that Facebook's still making from advertisers every month, and it's working, right? So I'm going to show you one campaign that you can run right now, step by step, to get your first leads so that you can get business. This is the way it works. So with Facebook, again, first step is this is a way where you're going to generate leads, not sales. Don't think about Facebook as a platform to generate sales. You get leads and then you contact these leads and then you send them to your office. That way, that's when you can actually do the sell, right? Don't try and sell too soon. If you try and sell too soon, you're just going to push them away. Facebook is a discovery platform. You're finding the people that might need your services as opposed to Google, which is more of an intent based program where you will find the people will actually find you. So as they search chiropractor near me, that's where you show up. That's intent based. We're not doing that here. We're doing Facebook. That's why Facebook is much cheaper than Google. Everyone has their money in Google. Um, I would highly suggest to look at the entire ecosystem, the entire digital platforms, and see which one works best for you. If you have a company that has a promo and you can give something away for free, this is the best platform for you, which would be Facebook, because you can get cheap leads and you can then see what is your closing rate, right? So you want to go for a 10% closing rate. If you have that, you're good. So that means that out of 10 leads, you can be closing about one. So let's get started, right? So this is for people that already have experience with Facebook Manager and have already created their business manager and have ran ads in the past, or have an idea, or maybe know somebody within your team that understands a little bit. I'm not going to go over the specifics as to how to create a business account and all that. That's for a different video. So this here, we're going to go ahead and do again a lead generation campaign. So the first step is you are going to press on create, which is going to then press as soon as you press create, you're going to go to lead generation. So this is where you pick lead generation campaigns. For this video, we're going to use the lead generation, the native lead generation, or Facebook's native lead generation form, just because it's an easier way to explain things. Normally, I like running conversions because there is you can sell better, you can get better leads, but lead generation absolutely works. So you're going to click create and you're going to click on lead generation, and then you're going to click continue. This is going to come up. So here you want to name your lead generation campaign. You can name it whatever you please. This is just, we want to get the naming convention correctly from the beginning. So you're going to do that. We're going to turn on campaign budget optimization. This is so that as you're running it, you allow Facebook's algorithm to work for you. And in regards to the daily budget, that's really entirely up to you. You can start up to $5 a day, so you can see how it goes. $100, really up to you. For the clients that have run ads too, we definitely want to start. I usually do around $3,000 a month to get them going fast and get them leads right away in sales. Um, but the beauty of Facebook is that you can start out with a lower budget. And you have to look at it this way, right? What's the ROI? If at $3,000 you are closing 5 deals that bring in $5,000 each, that's $25,000, right? So look at the ROI. Don't look at it as I'm not making any sales. Look at what does one lead, what's the customer value, right? The life value of a customer. Because a customer walks in, they pay you $1,000 for a full checkup and everything, but their lifetime value means that they're going to come back, and that's also value, right? So you have to understand what that is for you, and and get those numbers before you dive in into how much before you should be investing. There's also a rule of thumb that you should be investing about 7 to 15% of the revenue each year on advertisement, because you want to constantly be in a position where you're getting leads and in the position of actually getting you sales, right? You don't have a business if you don't have sales. So keep that in mind. So you're going to turn on campaign optimization and you're going to click next. Then it's going to take you to the ad set. The ad set is where you select the location, right? We want to target these people. We want to go for um, people that are close by. We don't want to target somebody that lives in a different state, right? We want to make sure that we're either targeting within zip codes or within a radius of your location. So if you see this, it means that you haven't accepted the terms for lead ads. So go ahead and view terms, and a pop-up is going to come up. Just go ahead and agree to it, and then you're going to click right behind this. There's a toggle that's called dynamic creative. This is very important. This is how you analyze how well the ads are doing, from the image to the videos to the copy to the. You want to test everything. So this gives you the ability to see what is doing better, so that you can double down on that. It's essential that you do this. Um, as a marketer, obviously, I need to make sure that my clients are getting their best bang for their buck. So I test everything, literally from headlines to images, and it's because that's how Facebook works. If there are 5 variations and 3 of them are working and 2 of them are not, the budget is going to go to all of them. But if 2 aren't working, why not turn them off and allow the budget to just go over the 3 that are actually working, right? So these are, like, again, tricks that, not even tricks, just day-to-day things that you do as a marketer to get better results. But anyhow, go ahead and turn on dynamic creative, and then you're going to click on locations. Make sure that you select people living. Don't select recently in this location, because that could mean people that have visited, right? So we want to actually target people that live there. So make sure you select people living there. And on the location, what I suggest is either setting up zip codes on different places that you like, the zip codes around your center, or you want to do a radius. So what I do is I put the address, and it allows me to choose between 5-10 miles or so, and then it will only target people around that. So that's how you know that your ad is only going to be seen by people around you, which obviously makes a lot of sense. As you can see, I updated this to people living in location and this location. And then we're going to target our age, right? So age is very important. We want to make sure that we're targeting the people that we help. For the most part, I've noticed that over 32 to 65 and up have had the best return and usually are better for chiropractors. So I'll go ahead and do that. Gender plus all. Again, if you are a center that only works for men or only works for women, whatever you can tighten for you, do that. But this is going to be more of a blanket one where it actually works for everyone. So do that. For detailed targeting, go to bone health. There's a lot more, but bone health is going to give you the best results. And also click the checkbox where it says detailed targeting expansion. This is going to allow you to reach more people. As you can see, we have a potential reach of 360,000 people, which is amazing. And obviously, if you're in English, select English as a language. You definitely want to do this because you will get people that don't speak English, and you don't want that. Then go ahead and turn on automatic placements. This allows Facebook to pick exactly where they are going to show the ads, and they will optimize it for you. Again, if you pick manual placements, that's you have to understand a little bit more about the different places that are available. You can target people on Instagram, on Facebook, on Messenger, or audience networks, on apps that they're using, all the things. But since you don't have all that information, all that data, go ahead and just do automatic placements, which actually works very well. And then go ahead and click next. After that, we're going to go into the ad. The ad is where we are going to select what they're going to see, right? So you've seen, as you're scrolling down Instagram or Facebook, a post from somebody that you don't know that has sponsored on top. Go ahead. That's what you're basically, in essence, going to be showing. So this is where you create this. So you can change the name, the ad name, and then select the Instagram account if you have one connected. And we're gonna go ahead and upload the image that we want to use. I have created this image on Canva.com. It is a platform that allows you to just allows you to pretty much go through images and designs and make them your own. It's essential to get access to this. But if you already have a picture or a digital image that you've used, or videos, right? Testimonial videos work amazing. This is where you can get really creative. You can have somebody, if you have your designer, go ahead and put something, and try and have the your whatever promotion you are looking to offer, right? So from my experience with working with chiropractors, this one has worked very well, which is what we do is we offer an exam, a consultation, and a report of findings for only $59. And this is a great way to get them in because one, they're paying their leads and that are actually paying. So this works because now it could most of the time it covers the ad cost, and you have a lead that's actually serious about working with you. So obviously you can have your own promos. You can do like $29 first initial visit. Work with whatever you have. But this one, if you don't have a promo that you want to work on, that you haven't worked with yet, and this one works for you and it complies with everything, go ahead and use it. It's worked magic. I will try and link this image so that you can just use it if you want. And we're going to go ahead and talk about the ad copy next. So for the ad copy, what I've done is I've created one for you. What you see here is what you're going to see, what they are going to see on the ad itself. I highly suggest to call out the city, right? So let's say you are in whatever, like Houston, Texas, something really like just you're in LA, say hey LA, or if you're in Manhattan Beach, hey Manhattan Beach, right? So this allows people to um, under, it's customized for them, and it gets them to feel like you are close by, and all of this is really to build that trust because they don't know you. And there are other campaigns that work very well, the retargeting ones, which actually retarget past clients or retarget past leads, or also uh, you can create a custom audience from an email list that you already have. Excuse me. So what Facebook does is you upload an email list, and then it grabs all the first name, last name, email, all the parameters, and then it's able to make you an audience, a new audience that matches a lot of the same um, the same parameters that your email list does. These are a little bit more advanced techniques. Don't worry about that now. For now, you want to get your first lead. You want to get your first uh, your feet wet. So I'm gonna actually copy this copy for the ad, and I'm going to have it here so you can just copy and paste it. So, but you can just see it from here, right? And what you will do is if you want to use this specific promo, you can literally just copy and paste this, and you don't have to put anything under the link for now either, since we're going to be taking them to the lead forms. So once you have the primary text, go ahead and do the headline. Headline, I like to just add this again to tell them a little bit more about it. And then you're going to click create form. Create form, we're going to add we're going to create the form. So we want more value, higher intent. Higher intent just adds a couple steps, like to confirm their information and everything. Just it makes them a like better lead, and more volume is a little bit faster. So it removes that extra step, which then makes the lead comes by a little bit faster than regular. I like more volume instead of higher intent because you should have a sales team. You should definitely have a sales team that calls these leads, follows up with them. You want to have some sort of automation set up for this, like a text or email automation, where you can uh, follow up. Look, it's all about the follow up game. Leads are just leads unless you close them. So you want to have the sales part locked for sure. So once you create you click on more volume, then you're going to upload it in an image. Try and upload the same image that you already had, so they know that this is what it was that they're opting in for. And then we're gonna go back, and then headline, put where should we send this voucher to, and then here we're going to customize the questions. So this is where we're gonna ask for their email, their phone number, and their name, because that's how we're gonna reach out to them. So under here, we're going to make sure we add under add a category, contact field, and then add phone number, and then it will automatically add it to the form. And you're going to scroll down, and you're going to go on privacy policy, upload your privacy policy link. That way, um, it's just what's required for Facebook. You should have that on your Facebook page. Um, and then we are going to um, finish that part. And this is the completion. This is what they're going to see after. Go ahead and keep that there. And you're also going to you can either send them the link. You can add a link so they can visit your website. Anything that helps. And there you go. And it actually gave us an error. It's asking us to enter a short description for a text message. So enter where should we send this voucher to. and then just include the description about the either your product or this text. I usually just work out to have you join us, and you have created your form. Hopefully you have titled it correctly. If not, it's okay, but you'll see it here. And now anytime that they click on learn more, where they see your ad, they're going to see that form. And that's basically, this is what your form is going to look like. And that is it. And I went here by clicking on view more variations. Once you have this done, click on publish. If you don't have a your payment set up, then it'll ask you to do that. But you have successfully created a lead generation platform, a lead generation tool that is going to bring leads. And once you launch it, then on ads, you're going to be able to see how many leads have come in, and you'll be able to get the information as to which where the leads come from. You want to find that on the library section, so you can get access to all the leads. So I hope this has helped. If you're a chiropractor, start getting these leads. People on Facebook are winning right now, and you will continue to. Obviously, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm happy to help out. My email is daniel@cuevax.com, and I can gladly guide you. There's obviously more advanced steps, like doing conversions with the pixel and everything, but don't worry about that now. Do this, get your feet wet, and start getting those clients.